Hi, I'm Andrew Fleck from Geo-Environmental Atmosphere on your Saturday afternoon, and we're just going to look at the upcoming work week. Looks like some locations are going to be quite wet. From about Sunday night into Wednesday, a frontal system from the south will move up, interact with another front, and there should be an access of somewhere in the mid-Atlantic to the lower half of the Northeast, receiving a couple inches of rain. We're just going to give you a very quick synopsis and summary of how this is all going to play out and what we're looking here at Geo-Environmental Atmosphere as some of the main contributing factors. So currently what you're looking at here is just a rainfall map. That yellow, that orange, that's displaying some of the heaviest rain on the map yet. With some of the latest model runs, you can see a lot is very scattered over the Tennessee Valley, but over the Mid-Atlantic there seems to be a nice band from New York to PA, probably into Virginia too, I think, once we get closer to the beginning of Sunday and into the earlier half of next week. But let's just kind of show you some of the contributing factors here. The one I want to definitely give you a look at, the precipitational water map, and you can definitely see where there's boundaries and such with this indice, and I'm going to show you that here. We have generally much of the precipitation hanging down here across the south. The higher or brighter those colors, the most moisture there is. But we do have, almost as it appears, a front or a boundary back here. And as this low pressure does eventually swing eastward into the mid-Atlantic, it's going to interact with that front or that boundary, and that's going to basically certify that areas in the mid-Atlantic and northeast are going to eventually be bound for that band of heavy rain. And we definitely want to show you another setup here in the 500 millibar vort that definitely exemplifies what I'm saying. We have an upper level low pressure system out here over Canada. We have a high pressure off the Atlantic shore, and of course a trough digging down here. So all this moisture is going to have to funnel between those two, and where is that but nonetheless the mid-Atlantic and the northeast. Now as for timing and what I believe that probably Sunday night some of that rain is going to begin into Virginia and the lower and southern states of the mid-Atlantic, the southeast. But once Monday comes, some of those larger bands of moderate to heavy rain begin to be felt and seen. By Tuesday, again, that's going to be a very wet day, not just for the mid-Atlantic, but now the northeast, as that precipitation extends northward. And by Wednesday, that's going to be a very similar day to Tuesday, more heavy rain. And given that we have two very large-scale magnitude low pressure and high pressures on either side of this path of precipitation, this could definitely slow down the progression of the rain, and that's what we think could cause the heavier rains and the higher accumulation rains out of this small event for the early half of next week. So we're going to have to look at all these indices and take them into account and try to better a forecast for where the heaviest rain is going to be for the beginning of Sunday night, lasting into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. It's definitely rain we need. We've been in quite a drought for the beginning of spring, but the rain's definitely beginning to be more active as we appear to find ourselves in some of those smaller rain threats in and day out. But as for now, just be sure to tune in to Geo-Environmental Atmosphere and geoea.org for more information. I'm Andrew Fleck. Have a good afternoon.